Get him on the air. Here now,
Yeah.
I don't see anybody. Sure.
Or are they not getting out?
There's a hole right here. Hole right here. Oh my God. Yes, all right, Milan, you're going to have to make a hole here. Milan, you got to let him in. Milan, you got to let him in.
Who is he? Give him 1 minute. He just stand back. Get back.
Take a hole. Top two. We'll be right here. I know. Just how we can get it today.
Now I need it.
Come up Hollywood Boulevard. Thank you. Okay.
Okay, guys. Let's go walk.
Go that way, Denny. Go that way.
Dennis, I need you. I need you 1 minute. Talk to me. Hi, congratulations.
Yes, thank you. Quite a deal, huh?
What does it mean to you?
Gosh, I'm just here to have a good time and look at this thing in the cement. What does it mean to me? It means validation and respect, I would have to say. I mean, I'm overwhelmed by this. It is a great honor. I don't know how many times I've walked up and down this street and I've looked at the cement, and this is a little dream come true for me.
Thank
Good for you. Congratulations.
Thanks an awful lot. Thank you. Thank you. How you doing?
All right, SIU. SIU.
Another one, right? That way, come on. Which way? Go around.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Johnny Grant. Welcome to this morning's Walk of Fame ceremony presented by the Hollywood Historic Trust and the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce. This morning we honor a man who is highly respected for his professional achievements and admired for his down-to-earth approach for life. Today we gather on this famous boulevard to pay tribute to Dennis Franz as we install his star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Let me introduce at this time the Executive Director of the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce. For your welcome, please welcome Leron Gubler. To the West Coast and eventually brought him to the Hollywood scene. Dennis was adopted by television viewers as one of their favorite performers after his compelling portrayal of Bad Sal Benedetto, the vicious narcotics cop on several episodes of Hill Street Blues. You agreed? Franz has amassed a mantle full of accolades for his performance as Detective Andy Sipowicz on NYPD Blue. Average. All right. Let yourself go out there. If I say something you like, hoop and holler and yell. I mean, that's what it's all about. We're here to let Dennis know we love him and his work today. I'll even do that line again. Yeah. Franz has amassed a mantle full of accolades for his performance as Detective Andy Sipowicz on NYPD Blue. You may have just gotten me a job on that show. I'm too old for that. Having received 5 Emmy nominations, Dennis has brought home the statue 3 times now for lead actor in the drama series. Viewers for Quality Television bestowed 4 Best Actor awards on Dennis, and he garnered a Golden Globe in 1994. That's a pretty good thing, you know. You know, that's a whole lot of stuff for Mrs. Franz to have to polish every day, you know, and dust. You know, I know Dennis doesn't do it. The Screen Actors Guild nominated him 4 times for Best Actor in a Drama and Best Ensemble Acting, and he took those awards in 94 and 96. As Franz fans know, Dennis is all over the tube. NYPD Blue airs Tuesdays at 10 on ABC. And another favorite, Hill Street Blues. Boy, how fast you forget. Hill Street Blues airs daily on TV Land, and they nominated and sponsored Dennis for today's ceremony. I think Larry Jones is back there. He's the guy footing the bill. Dennis is also considered the quintessential motion picture actor and became a favorite of such renowned film directors as Robert Altman and Brian De Palma.
Yeah.
His credits in films, now, you know, if I mention one you like, let me know. Okay, wait a minute. City of Angels. All right. Die Hard 2, Die Harder. All right. The Package. Dressed to Kill.
Yeah.
Popeye. Oh. Blowout.
Yeah.
Body Double.
Volta.
Psycho 2. All right, you passed. The list goes on and on, but I don't want to wear you out because I want a little enthusiasm when I get him up here. You know, Dennis's life is blessed and busy, yet he still finds the time to important causes. On May 8th, he will host the Revlon Run Walk for women at the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum, benefiting breast and ovarian cancer research. And that's a good, yeah. Now I'm going to tell you, you better applaud after this next one because Deputy Chief, that's 2 stars. Dave Gascon is here. And I can have you all hauled away, you know, I'm the mayor. I mean, I can get you out of here fast. So you better nice thing on this one. May 15th, he and the LA Police Chief, Bernard Parks, will co-host the Los Angeles Police Celebrity Golf Tournament at the Rancho Park Golf Course in West Los Angeles, with all proceeds going to the LA Police Memorial Foundation. And I want to tell you something. That's a nerve-wracking assignment to be the chairman of that event, because you know on the day of the event you have to walk up to the first tee with your golf club and that little ball down there and all these people yelling and cheering. And you know, I used to MC that thing and all of them missed it the first time, and that's embarrassing to an actor to miss his spot, you know. But so they are, you gotta know that's but it's such a worthwhile thing, and we appreciate the work our police do and thank them for being a part of this today, right? Dennis is also involved with the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation and is very concerned with wildlife preservation. Yeah, he's really into that wildlife. I remember as a young man, he used to follow me around trying to make me, you know. He is a board member of the Best Friends Animal Sanctuary in Utah and is a major supporter of Actors and Others for Animals. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Dennis Franz as we unveil his star on the This is fun. You know, I can put on my resume now that I've directed some of the biggest actors in the world. Because, you know, when I get them up here, they run right to the microphone and say, not yet, not yet. Hey, I am so thrilled to introduce this first guest. He is a recipient of 10 Emmy Awards, 6 for Hill Street Blues, 3 for LA Law, and 1 for NYPD Blues. He continues to leave his distinctive mark on the television landscape and we will continue to enjoy his work in a new genre, film. He will receive the Directors Guild Award on March 6th, and I must tell you, this is very special because this award is given for only the second time, and it's for his consistent commitment to and leadership in the hiring of women and ethnic minorities. Ladies and gentlemen, Stephen Batko.
Hi. It's a tremendous pleasure for me to be here today honoring Dennis, a great star and an even greater. From Hill Street Blues to NYPD Blues, spanning almost 18 years, Dennis and I have been friends and co-workers, and I don't think anyone will dispute me when I say that he's one of the small and elite handful of finest actors working in Hollywood today. If there's anyone who ever deserved a Hollywood star, it's Dennis Franz. You know, in William Goldman's book, Adventures in the Screen Trade, he says that being a star means never hearing the word no. But in Dennis's case, being a star means never saying the word no. He gives endlessly of his time and talents on behalf of many charities. He's always generous to friends and co-workers and unfailingly considerate of other people's needs. Dennis is completely honest, loving, and loyal, and fame has not robbed him of his sense of humor or humility. You couldn't be more blessed than to have Dennis Franz as a colleague or a friend. I'm doubly blessed to have him as both, and I'm thrilled to be a part of this very special and very lovely service.
We have, thank you, Stephen. We have one other speaker, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to acknowledge the president of the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce. This will be her last public appearance. Her term is up, and she's leaving us, but she'll be there still because she's done such a great job. And she is the vice president of A&M Records, the president of the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce, Mary Lou Dudas. Well, here's a Tony Award-winning actor for his great stage work in Glengarry Glen Ross. His films include Suspect, The Godfather 3, Bugsy, The Rat Pack, Celebrity, and many others. And I can tell you, this man is so lucky because he is one of Dennis's best friends. And Dennis is lucky because this man is his best friend. So it all works out fine. And I am just delighted to introduce Joe Mantegna, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, first of all, let me say what an honor it is for me also to speak in behalf of my dear friend of over 25 years, Dennis Franz. That's Franz, not Franz. We'll accept Schlachta, though. Actually, earlier I'd asked Johnny Grant about these stars and if there was, how many, have people gotten in the past? Because I'd heard that there were multiples, and he says you can get up to, like, I think 5 stars. And I was thinking about it. I was thinking, besides the star that he so richly deserves that he's getting today, I thought if they were going to give him some other stars, these were the ones that I think I would nominate him for. I think he would also get a star that would probably say Dennis Franz Citizen, because over 30 years ago, when a lot of us were just growing our hair long and enjoying the freedom of the 60s, Dennis was in a jungle in Vietnam doing his best to help preserve those freedoms that we all have taken for granted. And then if we jump ahead to the present, here we have a man who every Tuesday night so honorably represents law enforcement people everywhere in this country with the humanity, humor, and dignity that people of that profession so richly deserve. And then I felt if he got another star, that one should say Dennis Franz Family Man. Because Dennis was wise enough to learn early that the endless hours that one puts in to do a successful acting performance pales in comparison to the importance of time spent to be the kind of husband and father, brother, uncle, and cousin he would want to be. And anyone who knows his family will know that his accomplishments in these most important roles are only matched by the accolades he has as an actor.
Yeah, but when you work your way up, I'll give you the hard move.
And the last star I'd give him, well, not the last one, but the last one I could think of anyway, would say Dennis Franz, friend. Now, some of us here today can claim that friendship for the better part of our lives, and some of us are more recent acquaintances. But to a person, I know we all share the common knowledge that here's a man that we're privileged to call friend, whether his name were on a star as it is today, or if he was one of the workmen who helped put that star in the ground on this great boulevard. Now, Hollywood does itself proud to honor Dennis Franz today in this galaxy of stars called a Walk of Fame, and I know that above us, in another galaxy of stars, there's an elderly couple who's surrounded by friends and family of another time, are looking down and in a slight Germanic accent are proudly saying to the heavenly congregation around them, "That's our boy." Congratulations, Dennis, you're our boy too.
I have a resolution here from the Los Angeles City Council. This is a piece of history, I'll tell you, because it's signed by every one of them. And those clowns don't agree on anything. But on Dennis Franz, they agree. They are all here, all the names. And let me just say, I will read the last now, therefore, one of those things. Now, therefore, be it resolved that by adoption of this resolution, the mayor and the city council of the city of Los Angeles join Councilmember Jackie Goldberg in congratulating Dennis Franz for receiving his star on the world-famous Hollywood Walk of Fame. And as the ceremonial mayor of Hollywood, I'm going to top him. I hereby proclaim this Dennis Franz Day in Hollywood. Ladies and gentlemen, Dennis Franz.
Embarrassing. Thank you. I love you too. Thank you. Thanks. I tell you, there are kicks and there are kicks, and this is a kick. Joey is right. There are two people that I know right now are smiling up above from ear to ear, and their chests are popping with pride. And I know my mom and dad are up there watching, and they're as happy as myself and my family is for this day. I tell you, this is a long way from the suburbs of Chicago, and I remember when we first came here, there were three things I was interested in that I wanted to see. It was the Hollywood sign, aside from the studios. It was the Hollywood sign, the Chinese theater, all the handprints and footprints, and all the stars in the Hollywood Walk of Fame. And I don't know how many times I walked up and down the street with my head down looking at them and thinking, man, oh man, who are these people and what must it feel like to have your name honored and in memory like this. And I got to tell you, it's a pretty great feeling. But I have a lot of people to thank for this. This didn't come by myself, obviously, and I'd like to thank the first speaker, Stephen Bochco. I was teasing him yesterday. I said, finally, I got something that you don't already have 8 of. Stephen, without you, I wouldn't be here. So I thank you from the bottom of my heart always for this.
Yeah.
And my friend Joe Mantegna, everybody should have a friend like Joe. Right now, he's not even supposed to be here. He's supposed to be participating in the Frank Sinatra charity golf tournament in Palm Springs, and he heard this. He says, nah, there's no way I can pass this up. He said, I'm there for you, Dan. All my friends have come from all over, and gosh, I think NYPD Blue, and I think you closed up shop for today, because I'm all the faces, all the cast members and crew and producers and everybody out here, and I thank you for sharing this day with me. Hill Street Blues, I know you guys are out here too, and I thank you for sharing this day with me also. All my friends, particularly Bonnie and Tom Thrower, have come all the way. My sisters and their families come in from Chicago. They're all here in bunch. So it's great to spend a day with them and share this with them. Judith, my dear, you know, you've been with me all this way, and I'm sharing this with you, as well as Sam Gores, Judith Moss, and Cynthia Snyder, who is always right by my side in everything I do, and she's so responsible in setting this up. Of course, I can't do anything with my personal family. Our daughters, Tricia and Krista, who flew in from Boston for a few hours, a few days to be with us and share in this celebration. They're here. And of course, my wonderful wife, Joni, who is by my side and means my life and is everything to me. And she shares in this excitement and this thrilling moment with me wholeheartedly in everything that we do together. Thank you. I have to thank the Los Angeles Police Department for the great escort over here. That was kind of fun. And I look forward to hosting the golf event on May 15th. I hope a lot of you can make it. And lastly, then, I'd like to say thank you to Larry Jones and TV Land for making this possible, along with Johnny Grant and the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce. I couldn't find a word to describe him, but Johnny, thank you ever so much for your kind words and everything you do. Thank you. And this is just some special day for myself and my family and everybody. And if you haven't already done so, in a couple of minutes, I invite you all to just step all over me. Thank you.
Dennis, my friend, the mayor's office is right on the top of that building there. And every morning I will look down on this star and make sure it stays just as pristine as it is today. You are one of the bright human beings in our community, and we love you. So let's unveil the star, shall we?
Did the baby fall out there?
Good boy, though. Nick, can I get there?
Al White has been on the show twice.
Hi, Al. How are you?
Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you all for coming.
Johnny, Jonathan Scott, Carol Connor's friend from the Cigar Magazine.
How are you?
Did you get the magazine?
Yeah, I did. Thank you. Now that's digital. I know.
Yep. Way to go. Actually, it's a high, but close enough.
Hey, Johnny boy.
Good.
All right. Oh, you brought a smoke storm.
Yeah, I didn't get credentialized. So I just got here last night.
I'll be coming through there. I'll see you down in the
Yeah, I'm going in the morning.
Hi. Carol, can I get all this?
Thank you so much. I'll see you, Johnny.
Hi. Can I get all
You got a pen?
I can't believe it.
Yeah, you gotta have the pen.
Hey, were you able to hear the helicopter? Yeah, it's automatic. Congratulations. Oh, I didn't see that part. I'm tired. Oh,
I play it, you know. Where do you live?
So kind to everybody.
Come on, go.
Hey, Jonathan! Oh my God! Now there's a thank you. Thank you. You bet you for that. Thank you so much.
You know what? I don't have. I got
Screw those back, please.
She's got to push him along.
Yeah, we're never gonna get out of here.
I know.
Thank you. We're gonna go this way.
Yeah, to the crosswalk.
Oh, the star. Oh. It's blurry.